Yes, so as you've seen from the intro footage, this is a 3-link fireball raider. Now I'm not going to waste you guys time, I'm going to get right into the gear. Okay, so we have the gloves. So you want non-Val skills, strike one additional enemy, and since we're not using Val fireball, it'll be additional strike, and it also has fire damage to attacks. Alright, on the belt, the Censure of Benevolence, that's a new belt that was added recently. It gives you a lot of dexterity and a lot of mana, and it's really good for the build. You need mana to cast fireball. Alright, now just any pair of boots. These are corrupted. Like I said, this is a league start friendly build, so the boots don't have to be perfect, they don't have to be great. The shield, high fire resistance, high life, and we got movement speed because you need movement speed to go fast. Unset ring, we have fractured life, fire damage, and another unset ring. Now you want the unset rings to both have a red socket in it. Okay, I'll talk about that later. Just regular life and resistance chest piece, very budget. We want increased elemental damage with attacks and accuracy for our amulet, so we can do more damage with our fireball. And the accuracy, 95 accuracy makes it so we hit 95% of the time, so we really don't have to worry about accuracy after getting this amulet. We'll be accuracy capped. This amass attack speed and cast speed, so we need more cast speed for a shield charge and then more attack speed for a fireball, very important. Now this dagger, very budget friendly and very powerful. See, we get 30% increased critical strike chance. That is massive. So our fireball has 30% base crit just because of this dagger. It's very, very good. Okay, so we're just using lesser multiple projectiles with fireball and added fire damage. It's very good. Like I said, on a 3-link, this will get you to T16 maps easy. With no investment, and we're just using added fire damage so we can get more physical damage from fireball as extra fire damage. It's very important for the build. And then that's what the unset rings are. Now we also have added fire damage in the unset rings, both of them, so we have an extra added fire damage for our fireball. And then in the boots we have more added fire damage supports. This is good. We're getting more damage on our fireball and it's hitting way harder. And we're using a faster casting and shield charge. This is so our shield charge casts faster. That's how you see me zooming around in the clips earlier in the gameplay. That's how we're using faster casting and shield charge. Very important for this build. And we're also using a portal on the helmet, and the portal gives us 27% increased cast speed. Okay, so now I'm going to go over some more in-game options once you get off this budget setting. Like I said, this build altogether costs 5C. But once you get more investment and or more currency and you want to invest in your build, you have some more better options. So of course, the best in slot is Tabula Rasa. This chest piece has a 6-link, and 6-link is best in slot for a build, right? The 6-link gives you so much damage, all right? So we need this Tabula for a 6-link. Okay, and we're gonna go with Fireball. So that's going faster attacks. So our Fireball attacks faster. You see, more attack speed. And we're gonna go added fire damage for a Fireball. And we're going another added fire damage. So we get 2 fire damage supports, right? Awakened fire penetration. And then we're going to use lesser multiple projectile support. All right, so that's our end-game chest piece. Now our end-game belt is going to be Headhunter. Now, Headhunter used to be a cheap item. It used to be 20C on day 1, but now it's 1 divine on day 1. So once you save up 1 divine, you can get a Headhunter on day 1, and that's going to be your in-game build. So you don't have to worry about it. But once you grind up for hours and hours, like you see here, here's me on day 2 buying the Headhunter for 1 divine. It took a lot of time to get that 1 divine, but yeah. So here goes my skill tree for this build. Like I said, this is a Fireball Raider, so we're starting off at the Ranger starting point. Okay, you want to go down here, grab the Evasion, Life, the Dexterity. Grab this accuracy for a Fireball. You want to get Life, Heart of the Oak, very good. And you want to get this jewel socket up here, this basic jewel socket. Now you want to come up, grab all these dex nodes, right? Because you don't want to skip this part, because this is a very good jewel socket up here as well. That's a good one. It's in a very good location. Come down, grab these dex nodes, get this jewel socket. That's a good one too. And you want to come up here, critical strike chance. This is very good for Fireball. That's how I'm melting these bosses on a 3-link. So you want to come up, another jewel socket. This build uses a lot of jewel sockets, and you get a lot more attack speed on this build. All right, grab this dex node because we're a ranger and we really need dex. You want to come up, get that crit multi, very good. Come around, and we're gonna come down here, grab this, go down to instability for power charges, go up, and then get the jewel socket. Don't go straight to the jewel socket. Don't get this int node. That's a bad int node. Come back around, and we're gonna get these fire damage. This is very good because we're using fireball. Heart of flame, lots of fire damage, fire penetration, very good. Come up, come down, skip this jewel socket. That's a bad one. Come down here, grab the int. We don't really need int, but skip this one as well. That's a shitty jewel socket. Do not use this. If you use that, you're a fucking noob. Okay? Don't get that one either. That's a noob trap. Come down. Really grab both of these here. Grab the dex and the int. Like I said, we're ranger. We really need all the dex we can get. Now you could get these two as well. Depending on what level you are, you may or may not need those. It varies. If you could either choose to get those nodes or get more dex nodes. Come down here, grab this dex node, right? And you can even grab the int if you feel like you need it, but I'm going for the dex node, like I said, because I'm a ranger. And boom, jewel socket, come up here, sentinel, grab that. Evasion rating good. Another jewel socket. No, that's the tree. That's the tree for my fireball raider. Like I said, this build is fucking insane. It's probably gonna get nerfed. I would be very surprised if they nerfed this build mid-league, like for a 3-link, right? This is insane. I got a lot of positive feedback on my last few builds, so I know this build is going to be another smash hit for League Start, and I urge everybody to start this build on League Start. No matter what your experience level is, start this build, Fireball Raider. If I get enough likes on the video, I will drop the POB.